it's Izzy and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm actually going to do something that's really requested, but I've never really wanted to do it because I'm all about looking at the positives and things. So today I'm going to be talking about the things that are difficult. So I think I made a list of about 10 things, and honestly I quite struggled to come up with this list because I feel like I just do things differently and there aren't too many things that are just like off the tables. Obviously this probably isn't everything. I feel like when it's hard to think of things you can't think, but these are the first things that came to my mind. So let me know down below if you've got any things that you're like, how do you do this? Because the answer might be no. Okay, so the first thing that I wanted to say is my hair. Now everyone always asks how I do my hair, and the fact is a lot of the time I don't. My mum has become a very well trained hairdresser, so I come to her with a picture and she tries to recreate it. So for instance I've just filmed an Ariana Grande inspired look, so we kind of did an Ariana Grande inspired hairstyle as well. So yeah, my mum does my hair a lot of the time when it's up. I sometimes do it when it's down. I have a video on how I straighten my hair and how I wash and dry my hair. Well, how I dry my hair. So you can go watch those if you'd like, but whenever it's up, my mum's done it. So the next one is getting it down to the floor. Now, when I am like 5'3" and a bit, the floor is quite a long way away from me. Not that I'm saying I'm tall, it just is quite a long way to the floor. And yeah, unless I have anything to hold on to, there's not really a controlled way to like kneel on the floor or like reach down to the floor. So I do really struggle to get on the floor unless there's like something to hold on to. For instance, like at the gym, if I want to go to the like onto the floor, I have to like lean on either like lean on like a box or something. So yeah, the floor and me don't meet very often. The next one is also getting up off the floor. So obviously this is quite similar, but I always need something to hold on to. I just don't really have enough strength through my legs to just push off and stand up. I struggle enough trying to do that off a chair. So yeah, off the floor, I think it's impossible. Who knows? One day I might crack it, but with my coming up to 10 years of being an amputee, I've never managed to do that. So linking in with these again, if I drop something on the floor, I'm the most useless person ever, because like say I'm at school and I drop something on the floor, I'm just kind of like, someone help, because I just can't reach it. So I feel like if someone drops something around me as well, I feel like so helpless because I just kind of stand there. But it's because I genuinely just can't unless I get onto the floor, which like I said, it's hard. So yeah, if anything like that ever happens, I feel like I'm just the most useless friend ever to be around for that situation. So that can be quite a frustrating one as well, really. So the next one I have is buttons, zips, things like that. A lot of my clothes that I wear is just elasticated because buttons and zips are really difficult for me to do. I can do them like using my mouth, but obviously if it's like around the trousers or down the front of the top, I can't reach. So yeah, I've made a whole video about how my clothing choices are like impacted by my disability, because it's impacted a lot more than you would think. So yeah, just not being able to do zips, buttons, fastenings, things like that can be really frustrating, and it's annoying. I just want to undo a zip and they put zips on everything and I'm like, make it elastic, please. So the next one I put on the list is actually making food. Now this is obviously such a big broad topic, so I'm not saying that I can't make like all food. Like I can make some food, however I've never really practiced like proper meals, so this may be one that in the future I am more capable of doing. As of right now, there are so many things in making a meal that would prove a challenge. I was thinking the other day, like, say if I wanted to bake a cake, there are certain bits I can do, but then like cracking the egg, and I'm trying to think of another example, I can't think of another example now, but there are quite a few situations within that I can't do because of how complex it is for some meals. This one is something that I really need to work on, and I keep putting it off because I don't know why I keep putting it off. I'm just that kind of person. So yeah, I really want to learn how to make some more food, because obviously when I go to university and move out, I'm not going to be able to rely on my mum cooking me food. So I could cook my pour my bowl of cereal or something for my breakfast, so that one I can do, and I can also do like my lunch if I wanted a sandwich or something. But it's my main like dinner meal that's always the struggle one. So yeah, let me know if you want to see cooking videos or a series where we attempt to prep me for uni. I feel like that'd be a good idea because I need to learn how to like clean and cook. I know I sound so like I just don't do anything, but like hi, I don't. So the next one is sports and some exercise. Now I'm not saying that I can't do any sports. This is just a topic where, for instance, like PE at school, I just hated it because I knew there were so many different areas of it that I couldn't access and couldn't do. So it's kind of an area that I try to avoid. I like doing my own sports and stuff. So for instance, I'll go on my own walk, or I'll go to the gym by myself where I'm in complete control of what I'm doing. But for instance, I would never be able to do like a gym class because it needs to be tailored to me. But in PE there used to be so many times when we do sports and it was just like I could get involved but I just couldn't do it, so it's just kind of stood that. So that's definitely something that's very difficult for me to be able to do, especially to the level of like other people when they're able-bodied, like in a PE class at school, which thank God I don't do PE anymore. The next one on the list that I have got is like toilet and bathroom things. Now I can do these, however I just need a lot of adaptations. So I have like a special toilet, and to be fair, the bath doesn't really have too many adaptations. I have a bath with a shower over it and a remote for the shower, so that's kind of fine. But I feel like in this area there are just a lot of things that could go wrong, and I need it to be already prepped before I use it. So for instance, if I ever move out, or when I move out hopefully, that's the area that would need the most changes for me personally, because that's the area it's most difficult. So the next one, oh my god, this frustrates me so much, and this is the whole reason that I actually got my Alexa, who's now going to go off. Oh no, she didn't, wow. So as soon as I take my legs off, I go from being like 5'4" or something to tiny. Basically imagine like walking on your knees. So then I can't reach any light switches, can't reach things that are high up, so I have to be really prepared and organised before I take my legs off, whether that's getting my socks out for the next day or having the light turned off and all of this. So I did actually buy an Alexa to help me solve this situation, so that I could just kind of say, Alexa, turn off the light. Oh, she's not listening, that's good. And different things like that. But I really do have to make sure that I'm like organised and know what I want to do before I go to do it, just to make sure that everything is off and stuff. It's not too much of a problem now when I live with other people, because obviously if I can't reach something, I can then just get one of them to help me. But I want to really make sure that I get this in like a habit to make sure I can reach everything for obviously when I move out. And the last one I've got on my list is actually accepting when I need help. I hate asking for help, and I hate asking for help, and I also why can I not speak? I hate asking for help, and I also hate being helped. So this is quite frustrating sometimes. I think this more happens when I'm around other people. So I will do something sometimes, even when it is so challenging, because I just want to prove that I can do it myself. And I make my life 10 times harder because who knows why? Honestly, who knows? But yeah, it's a fact, I do it. I think it's actually quite difficult when you've got a disability to accept that for some basic things sometimes that you actually do need help with it, because it seems so like pathetic almost. Especially in comparison to like what my friends are doing. So I always think like, oh my god, I'm literally asking for help. There's something ridiculous that everyone else just like takes for granted. So I think that takes quite a lot of practice of just being like, suck it up. But I do often find, even when I'm around new people, I want to come across as independent as possible. So I kind of push any help away, which just makes my life harder. So I think that's the end of this video. I do just want to say I don't want you to take this video as me complaining. I'm really not. This is kind of the reason why I've never done this video before. I would much rather focus on the things that I can do, or the things that I do differently, rather than the things that I just like can't, or really challenging for me. So yeah, but I feel like I've had so many requests to do this video that I just wanted to kind of get it out there. But yeah, like I said, let me know if you've got any other questions about how I do things down below, and I'll be sure to try and answer as many of them as possible. Sorry this video was quite short. I feel like I've only been filming for about 12 minutes, so it's not very long. But yeah, if you did enjoy this video, then make sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!